North Korea, a country that never ceases to astound the world with its strict laws, has its infamous supreme leader wielding absolute power over its 26 million citizens. Kim Jong-un, the 38-year-old infamous dictator of North Korea who came to power in 2011, is one of the world's most powerful and influential leaders. He is the youngest dictator of North Korea and, much like his father, Kim Jong-il, is noted for his conservative and rigid worldview. While everyone recognizes his name, few are aware of his personal life, which is kept extremely private. His life is shrouded in mystery. He comes into public view when he pleases and disappears just as easily. But one thing is for sure, whether in the public spotlight or not, this billionaire leader thoroughly enjoys his extravagant lifestyle. In today's video, we'll look at the life of Korea's supreme leader, Kim Jong-un, who enjoys his incredible wealth in incredible ways. At the same time, the rest of his country, which is deemed one of the poorest in the world, suffers, living in constant fear and poverty. According to a 2020 statistic, 60% of North Korea's population was living below the poverty line, while their "dear leader," a colloquial title given to Kim Jong-un to distinguish him from his father, who liked being called the Great Leader, enjoyed his billionaire lifestyle. Kim Jong-un, like any billionaire in his league, has a taste for not just the finer things, but the finest things in life. For example, the dictator's every meal is said to contain the finest gourmet delicacies that money can buy. As elusive as he is when he is not in the spotlight, which is most times, the dictator enjoys his vast and ever-expanding real estate portfolio, which provides him with an excellent array of hiding locations that he can choose from. The leader is believed to own 17 magnificent palaces, a 105-story luxury hotel considered one of the largest in the world, several luxury ski resorts, and a few private islands, including one dubbed as Party Island, which is comparable to Hawaii. The leader travels in style wherever he goes. He is the owner of more than 100 luxury cars, multiple mega yachts and submarines, a personal bulletproof train, several jets, and 138 purebred horses worth $584,302. Welcome to the extravagant lifestyle of North Korea's supreme leader Kim Jong-un, whose estimated $5 billion wealth and unmatched authority allow him to live the most luxuriant and extraordinary life. Join us as we take a look at some of the most expensive items owned by Kim Jong-un. Inside Kim Jong-un's nuke-proof mansion, Ryongseong Residence. Although Kim Jong-un has multiple palaces, photographs of them are difficult to find given the North Korean government's tightened security procedures. But what we do know is that the dictator owns 17 palaces in North Korea, including a 500-meter runway in Wonsan with his primary residence, the Central Luxury Mansion in Pyongyang, the country's capital. Ryongseong Residence is North Korea's presidential palace and the primary residence of Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un and First Lady Ri Sol-ju. As the abode of North Korea's most powerful person, this nuclear-resistant palace is well fortified with several military personnel, a high-voltage electric fence, and even minefields. Kim Jong-un's contemporary palace is a beautifully lit, expansive home with expensive artwork, elegant rugs, and marble pillars. This minimalist palace has various elaborate statues placed throughout the enormous property, being indicators of the dictator's love for refined arts. The property's grounds contain exquisite gardens, stunning landscapes, and fountains. Because this serves as one of his many palaces, Ryongseong Residence has its own train station and tunnels that connect it to the rest of his estates. The dictator's private Party Island Resort. Kim Jong-un has a few islands to his name. One specific island resort of his has been described as similar to Hawaii in Ibiza, where the dictator is believed to have anything he desires, from top-class booze to gorgeous ladies to excellent food. This party's island is a man's paradise. Dennis Rodman, an NBA legend and improbable buddy of Kim Jong-un, has praised and described the dictator's island as being amazing, having features like a private airfield and an enormous super yacht with water slides on it. This luxurious vessel is docked at a private marina with jet skis and other motorboats owned by the leader. When partying on his island, the dictator is believed to have 50 to 60 people constantly surrounding him, drinking the best tequila and living their best lives. A patron of expensive art, the dictator's retreat, which is heavily guarded by the North Korean military, is said to be lavishly adorned with priceless antiques and works of fine art. Guests are shuttled around the lush resort by a fleet of Mercedes-Benz cars and a private railway. It even has its own fairgrounds and stadium. Luxury yachts owned by Kim Jong-un. The powerful dictator uses one of his many super yachts to reach his gorgeous and mysterious islands. When you are a powerful billionaire like Kim Jong-un, one vessel can never be enough. As a result, the dictator enjoys having several super yachts and mega yachts to choose from in his marina. Kim Jong-un owns a 180-foot or 55-meter mega yacht, a 165-foot or 50-meter super yacht, a 195-foot or 60-meter super yacht, and a massive 260-foot or 80-meter super yacht. Often described as a floating amusement park, Kim's luxury 260-foot or 80-meter ship has a multi-level indoor lounge, double twisting water slides, and an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Another one of his mega yachts is a 95-foot vessel that is said to be an $8 million British-designed Princess 95 MY, with staterooms, a large deck, and a dining space for up to 10 people. Not just yachts, Kim Jong-un also owns many underwater submarines that he pilots himself. As the country's leader, he also possesses several military ships aside from this. Luxury cars owned by Kim Jong-un. When not on vacation on his islands, the dictator has a collection of more than 100 high-end automobiles to get him around the country he dictates over. With a net worth of $5 billion, he owns some of the most luxurious cars, including a Rolls-Royce Phantom, a Mercedes-Maybach S600 Pullman Guard, and many others. Rolls-Royce Phantom, $530,000. The black Phantom 8, the most extravagant automobile in Kim's garage, is so expensive that even some 1%ers can't afford one. Its 6.7-liter engine produces 563 horsepower and 900 Newton-meters of peak torque. This rear-wheel drive vehicle has a top speed of 250 km per hour and can accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in 7.5 seconds. The dictator is generally spotted in this top-of-the-line Rolls-Royce limousine, which cost a staggering $530,000. Mercedes-Maybach S600 Pullman Guard, $1.6 million. Kim is also chauffeured around in a Mercedes-Benz S600 Pullman Guard limousine. The Mercedes-Benz S600, a German limousine, has a V12 engine, is indestructible, and is laden with features. The price of a new Mercedes-Maybach S600 Pullman Guard begins at $1.6 million. The fantastic car provides passengers with a magnificently furnished space for confidential meetings. Kim's version is thought to have all the essential features that facilitate communication and entertainment, allowing its occupants to stay in touch with the rest of the world while enjoying the luxury and pleasures in their own special space. Mercedes-AMG G63, $156,450. The 5.4-liter 8-cylinder engine of the vintage G-Wagon produces 572 horsepower and 760 Nm of peak torque. It accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in 5.4 seconds and has a top speed of 210 km per hour. The Mercedes-AMG G63 reportedly cost $156,450. Lexus LX 570, $86,830. It is powered by a 5.6-liter V8 engine that produces 362 bhp and 530 Nm of peak torque, and is paired with an 8-speed automated transmission with standard all-wheel drive. It cost $86,830. A personal bulletproof train. The eccentric leader owns a private armored train that carries his armored Mercedes-Benz, protected by 12 agents who run alongside his car at all times. When Kim needs to travel to China, one of the few countries where he is not prohibited, he utilizes his own train, which has its own set of rails within North Korea and some parts of China. Although little is known about the train, some sources claim that, contrary to its appearance, it is a mobile command unit outfitted with cutting-edge communication technology. Kim Jong-un is known to enjoy extravagant delicacies such as foie gras, lobster, and caviar, and he travels internationally with a team of his own chefs. They taste each meal for up to an hour before serving it to him to ensure the food isn't poisoned. A man of fine taste, the North Korean leader enjoys costly alcohol and imports it from foreign nations. He's said to spend $25 million a year on luxury alcohol, such as Hennessy, which can cost upwards of $1,800 a bottle. Kim Jong-un's 900 aircrafts. For his air trips, Kim Jong-un's Air Force consists of around 900 aircrafts, which include ground attack aircrafts, attack helicopters, special force cargo planes, and fighter aircrafts. North Korea is the most secretive country on the planet. Yet some information about Kim Jong-un's private plane is known. Unlike his father, the supreme leader of Korea is a huge fan of aviation. He travels in a Cold War-era Ilyushin IL-62 named Chame-1 after a North Korean hawk species. When it first flew in 1963, the IL-62 was the world's largest jet aircraft. It was built in 1995. Due to the aircraft's age and high operating costs, just 14 are currently in government or commercial service. While a fully equipped Ilyushin IL-62 can carry 200 passengers, Kim Jong-un's plane is a VIP version on par with Air Force One in the United States. Kim Jong-un is seen inside his lavishly adorned aircraft in photos issued by the state-run Korean Central News Agency. The photographs depict a luxurious setting with enormous white leather chairs, gleaming rosewood tables, and a crystal ashtray. $1,000,000 watch collection. What is a billionaire without a $1,000,000 watch collection that can easily buy you a lovely home? Kim Jong-un has been spotted wearing quite a few pricey watches, and his wristwatch collection is estimated to be worth more than $8 million. When Kim Jong-un was first photographed wearing his Movado museum, many assumed he was wearing a women's watch. The museum is a style classic by American watchmaker Movado, featuring a sophisticated black dial, gold casing, and solitary gold dot at 12 o'clock. Another stunning timepiece he's been seen wearing is the $11,600 IWC automatic Portofino. The fact that he owns these two watches is astonishing because they're both banned in North Korea. According to CNN, North Korean officials participate in smuggling to meet Kim's interests, which range from luxury cars like his beloved limousines to imported French cigarettes. This merely demonstrates that while severe restrictions are imposed on the ordinary citizens of North Korea, its leader stays unaffected and unfazed, one of the many perks of being North Korea's supreme leader.